Hello, dear Pisces. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 1st, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Pisces. I will tell you today's horoscope. You have a very good day in love, and you will have the power to make a very big decision regarding this issue, since you will be very sure that the person you are with or who you are getting to know is the one you want to be with. Make a proposal today, after a romantic dinner or a date in the city. He or she will not reject you, and it will be a very nice moment. Pisces, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. New doors or opportunities will open for you, take advantage of them. Try not to overdo it when asking for help at work, it will cost you dearly later. Do not embark on dangerous projects, be prudent. Your colleagues will lend you a hand if necessary. Today you may have some setbacks due to family, be patient. You will organize a trip with your partner and think before making important expenses. You are fine, but nervous in love. Don't be too hard on your partner, you may regret it, be patient. You feel good physically and mentally, and you should try to stay that way. Your health is in a positive state, but you should still take care of yourself a little more. You have maximum intuition and you feel good, you will go far. You will do what is necessary to feel more comfortable, and you will succeed. It will go very well for you. You have to act decisively and, at the same time, temper your words and actions with tenderness so as not to give the impression of being cold or distant, because you, Pisces, are not like that. A friendship that you haven't seen for a while sheds light on a very productive economic project. Listen to advice and recommendations, because experience will be very useful at this time and you will be able to make good investments with your money. In love, don't be impatient and don't give up in the face of apathy in a person who recently showed tenderness and warmth in their relationship with you. It may be a process of emotional confusion. Wait, don't insist, and give it time. Retrograde planetary movements have a lot to do with this situation. It is important that you start to show your true feelings, because if you don't, you may feel very helpless in the long run. Phrase of the day: take everything that happens to you in life as a lesson to learn, not as a failure. Regarding health, there is a positive environmental wave that helps you improve problems associated with the digestive tract, but you will have to do your part and not eat on impulse or for pleasure, but to nourish yourself and maintain your health, so you won't gain weight. At work, if you are involved in a work project that has not yet come to fruition, you will have to be patient because not everything happens to the extent of your wishes. Fortunately, you are on the right path and soon there will be better options and solutions if what you are looking for is a job. For the natives of your sign, it is a very favorable day. On the other hand, if you are already working, it is important that you put in a little more effort, and this way you will probably get a promotion, which you have requested some time ago. Money and fortune: money awaits you cybernetically and you can get it through the computer without having to leave your house. Explore all the current possibilities of technology, the market and business on the internet, and you will greatly increase your economy. Pisces man, today you tend to make spontaneous purchases, and you have to try to avoid this. Just because it is the beginning of the month and you have been paid money does not mean you need to squander it. Be careful, treat yourself, but do not overindulge. Pisces woman, today you should not carry money with you, especially at night. Watch where you walk. It is not advisable at all to discuss issues related to money. If you avoid suspicious people or tense situations, you can reduce the risk of your financial difficulties. Astral rhythm today. Sexual energy level, intermediate. Cosmic dynamics, a premonition or hunch that tells you where you should go and what you should say. Dangerous tendency, letting other people decide for you. What to avoid: overly comfortable attitudes that are hard to understand. Relationship prediction: today, Things are going very well with a water sign and also an earth sign. The most tense relationship, avoid controversies with natives of the Leo sign. Your current compatibility is good, the wave of compatibility with signs of your element and also with your opposite Virgo. If you are single, at the moment you are on the right path to love. Pisces, your lucky number is 18. Try to use it. Your lucky color, pink. The universal number is 8. The auspicious hours are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you should always adapt them to your national time: 11:20 a.m., 11:48 a.m., 3:25 p.m., and 12:21 p.m. The lucky numbers and chants for Pisces are 12, 33, 43, and 54. Leisure for October. This month you will be tempted to indulge yourself, but limit yourself a little. Enjoy, because we have to enjoy and take time to relax and live, so do it, but don't waste money. On the 1st, magnetism at full blast and a crazy desire to devour life, to not deprive yourself of anything. Just make sure you don't waste your money, you've already told yourself that several times. On the 12th, don't impose anything on your family. On the 14th, by keeping certain limits in mind, you will have the best chance of pleasing yourself and others without putting your finances at risk. On the 19th, to harmoniously move the lines on the private family level, opt for a slightly stronger strategy. On the 27th, if you masterfully lead the discussions, don't forget to consult the community about their vision of the future to try to harmonize it with yours. In October, you'll be tempted to not deny yourself anything and to want to quench your thirst for gratification of all kinds. I agree, as long as you consciously navigate the current wave of abundance and avoid extravagances. There are spaces that belong to both of you, but you must do things that belong to each of you, and the latter must be respected. Each person must have their right to privacy, secrets, and shelters. You can't and shouldn't know everything about your partner. Pisces, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Today you have the opportunity to attend a social gathering that could bring you new business contacts and even allow you to meet someone special in the future. When you meet someone new, don't hesitate to ask the right questions. Show your genuine interest in their life and experiences. You may not always get answers to all your questions, but it's an opportunity to get to know that person better who is still a mystery to you. Remember that life is full of ups and downs, and every experience can teach us something about ourselves and our path. Focus your attention on extracting the positive from any difficult situation. If you feel like you are not having a good day today, do not hesitate to contact a family member or friend to accompany you and avoid loneliness. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button and, with your help, we will continue to grow. When we tell another person to wake up to reality, we may seem sensible, but reality is elusive. We are constantly faced with all kinds of demands and roles. We juggle different realities, and our perception of what is happening and what needs to be solved never quite matches that of others. Your current idea is very different from that of a very important person in your world. The reality that you both have to face is that you both see things differently. Respecting that difference is essential for understanding and cooperation. Pisces, it is evident that you have something inside that is motivating you to realize those dreams that you had for a long time, the same ones that a long time ago you had not even decided to try. Everything is possible and you can achieve what you want, but you will need a little help. The stars are with you today. Now is the perfect time to ask the stars for wishes, because it is very likely that they will come true. But take into consideration that it must be a wish that you long for, otherwise, when it comes true, you will realize that it was not as important as you thought. Remember to always draw a dividing line between your private life and work issues, because if you mix both, you will have problems and you will not be able to enjoy either. It is time to be happy and joyful. Thanks to the power of love, reconcile with your partner and do not fight over insignificant things. If you are looking for your better half, today is a great day to try. These will be days of being in good company next to your partner and enjoying the moment. You are close to finding that person who will compliment you in everything. If you still haven't found them, and if they are already with you, then you have to do everything in your power to make it work. Don't let that person down, because they are one of the best options for you. The life of selfish people is sad. They are like a dry well that has no water. They are just a dark and empty hole. The combinations of the moon and the planet Venus are conducive to helping you recover your health. If you have not felt well recently, pay attention to your cardiovascular system because you could be a little tense and affect your blood pressure. Today you will be at your best in terms of your health, but it is important that you take care of your diet since you are a little vulnerable and it is very likely that you have stomach disorders. If you take care of yourself in this regard, you have nothing to worry about. Eat healthy foods. A social activity related to your company will allow you to meet new people and, by circulating among them, they will help you establish bonds of friendship that are very favorable for the new work tasks in front of you. At work, everything will be stable, with some changes that will be difficult to visualize. You should be very careful with those people who do not inspire much confidence in you. But don't worry, try not to get too involved with them. Do not be discouraged if you do not receive the expected money or if a person does not pay you a debt. Enjoy a good astral vibration on your horizon and, although you do not have the desired funds to invest in a business now, you will soon be able to have them. Pisces, at the moment you do not have the economic position you want, you must prioritize the most indispensable things before thinking of buying luxuries. But this does not mean that you will have financial problems. You will be able to spend on what is necessary without going overboard. Try to save as much as you can. Good news for your sign today, since after many people have criticized you for being too nice, today you will receive payment for a loan you have given to a friend or family member. It is the perfect time to go out with your family to enjoy a nice time, since right now you do not have to worry about the economy. You have to take care of yourself a little more, Pisces. If you go out every day, rest little and do not watch what you drink, after a while you will feel like a mess. And if you add to this a sedentary life, you have the complete plan. Try to start adopting healthier habits from today. You will notice it right away and feeling good will make you persevere. Today, in addition, can be a somewhat conflictive day because there is a sector of your family that criticizes the person who is with you. Even if they are partly right, do not add fuel to the fire. Don't let them continue with these bad vibes because, in the end, you're going to be the one who suffers the most, Pisces. After all, they're getting involved in things that are basically nonsense on a daily basis. Defend your love, Pisces. In October, you'll want to change things, modify your social, family, and professional situation. Focus on dialogue, take a step towards the other person to talk about the subject, but refrain from using force so as not to pay the price for an attitude that doesn't have unanimous support. Open and warm communication will allow you to achieve your goals much better than a tendency to provoke or withdraw into yourself, which is best avoided. Everyone wants to be close to you, to team up with you in October, but keep your temper. Keep handling yourself without losing control or alienating those who don't appreciate your ways. The current flows wonderfully well between you and the others on October 22nd, when your radiance favors warm and affectionate exchanges, charming encounters, and happy associations. This will make you smile. Don't spoil the party by imposing your vision of things on everyone. Day 28-29, as a couple, no interference will disturb an atmosphere favorable to tender impulses around the 22nd. Your passionate declarations move your partner, but don't take advantage of it to take the lead. Day 28-29, single, you may find the rare pearl. Your charisma draws attention. It's time to establish precious bonds that you preserve by leaving the other person free to their choices. People cannot resist your charm in October. Your environment is conquered, but don't demand that all your requests be fulfilled. Creative, inspired, eloquent. You will meet promising people and enrich your agenda. Your company is sought after. Your sense of communication and contact works wonders around the 22nd, but if you abuse your influence to impose your ideas and methods, people are not willing to follow you. People are happy to share your free time because you are very popular with those who want your company, whether through artistic activities, festive outings, or more daring adventures. They support you and follow you. Important dates for October. Day 9. Do not play against yourself and your interests. Any initiative you take to circumvent the rules will only bring you problems. Day 13. You will be able to convince people of your legitimacy, showing your unpretentious ambitions. You are also determined to broaden your horizons, to put an end to a life cycle that has been restricting your potential. Day 22. The current flows wonderfully well between you and the others. It's an excellent time to declare yourself, commit yourself, take a step forward and engage in creative and constructive exchanges. Day 28. Don't impose anything on those around you. They believe in you and support your ambitions, but they can't stand you imposing your worldview on them. Day 31. Your unusual ideas help you mobilize those who like your different worldview and want to get involved with you. To make the most of a favorable situation for your exchanges, your love relationships, and your creativity, cultivate your relationships, but don't abuse your influence to impose your rules, otherwise, you'll be disappointed. Throughout this day, you may already be seeing too much going on around you to start feeling like things aren't going to go well. So start thinking a little more about what you need to improve each part of the path you're walking. There are no magic solutions for everything you want right now, but if you're really starting down a good path, things will go much further than what you really have. Don't forget that what you're going to have is going to be a little better, but if you're just starting, everything will go much better. Pisces needs to start seeing things on the positive side. Remember that not everything that glitters is always gold, but you don't have to think that everything will end badly. It's time to start seeing your friends again. Organize a dinner or a meeting at your house today. Don't let more time pass without sharing with them. Friendships are an important pillar in your life, and renewing them will bring you joy and emotional well-being. By sharing pleasant moments, you'll be able to create memories that will accompany you and strengthen those bonds that are so valuable. Work is going well. Keep it up. It will be an excellent day to start defining your talents and where you want to go in your professional life. Make sure to evaluate your skills and recognize your potential. Consider talking to someone you trust about your career goals. They can offer a different perspective and help you find the right path. If you don't have a partner, remember that it's not about going after that person as if you were doing it with a large army, because love is not a power game and much less a chase. Love should happen naturally, without complications or secrets for either party. If it's costing you work, maybe you should ask yourself if it's meant to happen. Reflect on your feelings and what you really want in a relationship. If you have a partner, your lucky number is 1, which is the number of love. From a numerological point of view, 1 plus 1 can be 1, the one that is built when 2 add up until they merge. This should be your guide in love. Between you and your partner, there can be no crack or any other person. Don't even think about the possibility of making a mistake within your relationship, and by mistake, we mean a slip within the relationship, something that is voluntary, something that can be avoided. Remember that you know what it feels like, and you wouldn't want someone to go through the same thing that you have once suffered. If you have ever had a bad experience in love, reflect on it and make sure you don't repeat the same patterns. Communication is key. Make sure you talk openly and honestly with your partner about your feelings and expectations. A very good time for family, but if someone asks you for a favor at a meeting that could take place on this day, it is good to think carefully about how you are going to respond. You might not have time to help them, so make sure you set healthy boundaries. Don't feel bad about saying no if you feel that you will not be able to fulfill what they ask of you. Family is important, but it is also essential to take care of yourself and your time. There is no good time to realize that things can fail in some way. This also happens at work and in business. You just have to try to make everything less frustrating than it would be in love. Remember that your career and all parts of your life can be regenerated when they happen. Don't forget that. Resilience is essential in the workplace. If you face obstacles, stay calm and look for solutions instead of giving up. A very close friend will make a request about money. You probably have a way to help him, so if this is your case, don't hesitate to lend a hand. Always remember that friendship is more important than any material thing in life. Helping a friend in need will further strengthen the relationship and give you personal satisfaction. In your well-being, illusions are good up to a point because, like mirages in the desert, they encourage us to continue, to give our best, and to resist. But unfortunately, once we achieve them, those dreams turn out to be just that, just illusions. What you were chasing like that doesn't exist. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.